your host, Paul Grafton. Going to be starting a new segment today dealing with music and cultural. Uh, the song came on my list, makes that Dire Straits Sultans of Swing. Okay, but this is not exactly the song that we're going to be talking about today. But it does relate. Sultans of Swing was describing a band that played after work, and the singer guitarist referred to the guitar George, saying he knows all the chords. He's the most accomplished out of all the mediocre musicians. You know, this is people that realized or gave up on their dreams of becoming a musician and got the local people, got the local jobs. They're making a certain amount of money and everything. So this is this was their choice in life. Essentially, a man actually has two dreams, but the dreams are actually mutually exclusive. He can either be head of his harem, be successful, have many dreams, has one dream, and he will forego everything to get that dream. And then there's the dream of just being a family man. Now, this musician was going to end up being like the guitar George from the Sultans of Swing, with one exception. He was exceptionally talented. He was a wonderful musician. He was going to give up his music and go work writing jingles for an ad agency, and he was going to be getting married the next day. A friend of his, pulled him aside and said, "You can't do this. This is not right." Okay? Now, when he's referring to Sugar Bear in the lyrics, Sugar Bear is not a woman. Sugar Bear is one of his friends. It's a male friend. And then there's also another male friend that they co-wrote this song about. Okay. And this musician, or the songwriter wrote, "You nearly had me roped and tied, ultra bound and hypnotized." She was very offended by this, but she did not have ill feelings. Now, the musician wrote this on a cruise ship called the SS France. It was its last voyage, and he had to write the music in spurts because the opera singer there booked the music room a lot to do his practicing. And Bernie, one of the songwriter, wrote this, happened the most about several subjects, and he put them all wound up into a story telling them, this is what's going to happen if this musician chooses this life. Okay. Now, later on, the musician got married, and he was more or less married for 4 years, but it seemed more like a lavender wedding. A lavender wedding is when you get married to a person of the opposite sex, but you're more attracted to the same sex. So it was not doing this. Okay, so the lyrics, of course, is referring to your stocks and bonds. Um, you know, the fiance inherited some money, but was not enough to live the lavish lifestyle that she wanted. And she was never going to live that lavish um, lifestyle if he was a 9 to 5 worker. Okay, so uh, and then the HP packets that it's referred to are the hire purchase packets, which is an installment loan, but instead of the installment loan, where you manually send the check, uh, the HP packets take this out of your paycheck, or more or less out of his paycheck. Okay. Now, so now the person that they wrote the song about, the singer and piano player, um, not so much reconnected, but heard about uh, that she didn't have enough money to take time off to get knee surgery during the COVID year, during the COVID lockdowns. So he sent her some money. There was no ill will or feelings. But the name of the song is called "Someone Saved My Life Tonight," sung by, of course, the great Elton John, co-written by Bernie Taupin. Uh, Taupin. In other words, uh, if Elton took the 9 to 5 job, if he married this girl, we would have not had these wonderful hits. Elton did not give up his dream of becoming a musical superstar. So Elton pursued his dream. So just like every man has two dreams, but at one point in their life, they're going to have a crossroads. Are they going to be like the Sultans of Swing of Dire Straits, where they sell for playing weekends at a bar, or are they going to try and shoot the moon and go for the top? Not everyone can be at the top. So, good luck, young men. Name of the song again, Elton John. Someone Saved My Life Tonight. And don't forget, click the link below, campingsensei.com. Shop. Buy one of your man a Christmas presents. Okay? Like and subscribe.